Hello and welcome to Take Time. I'm your host, Patrick Marlett. Today we're taking a look at the third in a line of deep water divers from the brand Zelos, a brand known for their radical tool watch designs in both styling and luminance, and today's offering is no different. Truly a monstrous deep water dweller, as the name implies, this is the Abyss 3, a 3,000 meter diver not for the faint of heart or weak-wristed. Disclaimer, this watch was gifted to the channel. Now, as I like to do with all of my reviews, let's start with some bad notes first. I wish I got the hunter green dial in, then you could nickname this watch the Incredible Bulk. As I suggested right off the bat, this is a big watch. Make no mistake, you'll know whether this is right for you or not once you've read the dimensions. What I enjoy most about the work Zelos does is that they're unafraid of exploring new designs, and wherever that may lead them, be it a lithe GMT watch design or incredibly bulky models like the Abyss here. The design work here is incredible, most akin to their Swordfish series in terms of style, but truly its own beast. Sadly, the scale will not be suitable for most. I generally don't use them, but of all the watches I've had in, this feels like the one that deserves a dive extension the most. Not that you or I will ever personally make it down 3,000 meters, it only feels appropriate to give those explorers that dare try the extra bit of length to slide this over a wetsuit. I will state there is an ISO-like rubber strap option made available with the Abyss for said excursion, but the extension would have been nice on the bracelet option. In typical Zelos fashion, there are a variety of models made available at launch. From bronze versions to meteorite-laden options and even a Sellita SW260 version with a turbine seconds hand, definitely worth checking out. This is something Zelos gets right every time. Options. I love options, and I'm always impressed with what Zelos brings to the table. Regarding the Black Sand Abyss 3 we have in, it is simply gorgeous. The finishing of the case and bracelet are among the best I've seen from the brand throughout the years of reviews I've done with them. But specifically that bracelet, with its individual links and center bits perfectly brushed and polished in glorious detail. With so large a watch, the details are magnified, and I'm happy to see Zelos did not shirk on their quality craftsmanship here. Heck, I even like the textured dial. If you've seen my review of the Baltic Aquascaphe, you'll know my feelings on the asphalt-like finish of this dial. However, unlike the Aquascaphe, whose design lent itself better to the sunray finish of its blue dial variant, the textured surface here feels appropriate for the rugged behemoth. Thick slab hands play perfectly with the beauteous hour markers, all individually polished and applied to the grim dark surface of the dial. It's almost poetic how beautiful this dial is in contrast to the alarming bulk of this piece. As you guessed, the loom here is insane. Pick any surface, it will be loomed. I will state, one area I would have liked to have seen perhaps a pip of loom, a rectangular pip at that, is at the 6 o'clock just under the date frame. Instead, there's a loose space where loom could have been. I'll let it slide this time, but perhaps with the Abyss 4, we'll have loom in all of the places. Now, before I get to my verdict, let's take a look at the Zelos Abyss 3 on my 7¼ inch wrist. While yes, I would definitely be obsessing over a 1,000 meter variant at 48mm lug-to-lug and 40mm in width, but that's just not what Zelos wanted to do here. Call me Zelos if that ever does become a project idea. However, the Abyss 3 is truly a step up from its predecessors and an impeccable design on its own. I really enjoy this piece, a whole heck of a lot more than I ever anticipated too. But then again, no Zelos design has ever really disappointed me. Great job, team. Call me on the trimmed down version. I want first dibs. Again, my name is Patrick Marlett, and thank you for the time.